First thing I do when we get there is bolt right out to go see the beach, right? Most beautiful beach I've ever seen. Is there sarcasm there? If you don't know what that means, it's not sexual. It is, it's a form of seaweed. It is not as bad as like California seaweed where it looks like,
Slimy.
yeah, like gross, like Ninja Turtle seaweed. This one's more like you know what it is? It's like grapes.
Yeah.
Grapevine, where the grapes are all attached to on the vine of the grapes, I guess. And that's what it looks like, just floating around in the water. It's still gross.
It feels like that too. It's not slimy like ours in SoCal. Like ours is like a slimy plant. Theirs is more exactly how you said, the grapevine. So it's like brittle, kind of pokey.
Yeah. So it's not slimy at all. It is a nuisance. They do clean it at Lopesan. There was a little bit there, but somebody comes by and they clean it. There's a net out in the beach, so we should have probably had one talking about just the beach, but we don't. But the beach is just beautiful, white sand, blue turquoise water. Mm-hmm. I have never seen anything so beautiful. But we have not been to Europe yet. We'll be there soon, so check back for that.
Yeah, even the what we call them palapas, we don't know what they're called, but the umbrellas, they weren't your stale umbrellas. They were the ones, it looked like straw huts umbrellas.
Oh yeah, so you felt like you're on vacation.
Yeah, the color between the natural hut, the white sand, and the turquoise water. Oh, it was stunning. It really was.
Yeah. So I'm assuming I'm showing you right now. I'll be playing videos throughout this review. So beautiful. People are talking about the boats. You can see the boats in the video that I'm showing you. They were there, but it's not like they're running into you. I didn't feel unsafe for it. We smell the fuel. There was some reviews saying that you could smell the fuel, and I hated it because of the boats. It wasn't a big deal.
No, you noticed, I wish they weren't there, because when you're trying to take a photo of yourself, with the ocean in the background, you really can't, because you have there's a lot of boats. There's probably 20 boats?
There's probably more. But it's not like they're gross boats.
No.
Like, ew, I don't want to have this boat in my picture. They're decent boats. It's just, it's not, it was just like a parking lot of boats.
Yes, a parking lot. And then when they would take off is when you can smell the fuel that was burning. It was inconvenient, but it wasn't a deal breaker.
Yeah. So there's more I could talk about the beach and about the areas. But just so you know, also to the left of the beach was a condominium complex, and it was not very well taken care of. And that's where all the salespeople were to come try to sell you right when you get on the beach. They're like, hey, do you want to go do the boogie? And I think that was like some cenote and some quad or 4x4 ride or something like that. Yeah. So they come and they try to sell you that stuff. And if you want to do it, cool. But there you could see all the seaweed sargassum stuff is just piled up on that side. Nobody takes care of it. And then to the right of you is a shop area. Mm-hmm. So next to it, you have all the little shops. They're really pushy, but I didn't feel unsafe there. Only my wallet did, but nothing else. Because
I actually felt a little bit. So the pushy side is, yes, they're pushy. It's kind of, you're going into their territory where they're selling you stuff. So to me, it was kind of expected. The ones I did not like and felt a little unsafe to me were the locals that were coming from the left side where the condominiums were, because they're just all huddled there. There's a security guard trying to keep them on their side. Like, you will see a security guard standing there at all hours of the day, but they don't care that much, and they will kind of not hunt you down, but they will chase you along the beach and be, hey, to sell you the tours or the braids, for you to get braided. And my husband did make a comment that he did not want me walking out there in the dark because that was there. They weren't rude or anything like that. It was just not something I expected to happen while we were on the beach.